Alright guys, welcome back to another Mr. Negative Pixels video for Texas Chainsaw Massacre, because, you know, there's nothing to be positive about with this game right now, and especially after just finding out the patch notes for tomorrow, when we are supposed to get the skin drops. So, just before we begin the video, I just want to say that these patch notes are shorter than an actual game that you get to play on TCM. That's how bad they are right now. Now, I know you can't just do things with a flick of a switch. However, the last big change or patch that we had for this game was on the 26th of September, so let's that just sink in for a little bit there. If you want to class the PC crossplay being turned back on, that was actually the 4th of October, so, you know, 4 weeks, 3 weeks for them to get a solid patch ready to drop with the skins, I think would have been a fine idea. However, we are just getting skins here tomorrow when the game finally releases the next patch, and the patch notes include XP for disconnected victims killed. So if you die in the game, you quit early, there was a bug where you didn't gain any XP, but now when you do disconnect after you die, you will get that XP, which is very nice. I suppose that's probably the biggest thing in the patch, if I'm being honest. They've changed the match end logic that no one really gives a shit about. And they've tuned XP values for family actions, which is also pretty good, to be honest, because playing family on this game, especially playing a hitchhiker, you tend to not get a lot of XP, unfortunately, which did suck. And they have edited and updated some of the character bios. So, let's just get one thing in our heads here. $41 worth of cosmetics. Now, I know you don't have to buy every single cosmetic. However, it is the principle of the matter here that I'm trying to address. If the cosmetics were actually really good, that's, you know, that's fine. And, you know, some people like the cosmetics, some people dislike the cosmetics, like myself. I think it's a load of bullshit, if I'm being honest. You know, they have been made since the tech test, and yes, we probably weren't supposed to know they were being made since the tech test. However, Gunn cannot be totally oblivious to the player base not knowing that, and just decide to drop these skins as a DLC, which, again, in my opinion, should have been out in the full launch of the game as something that you can unlock while playing the characters. Now, we are getting the Nicotero Leatherface skin, which I am totally fine with. I don't mind the price point on that if you break it down. Yes, the skin isn't fantastic. I personally like the chainsaw myself, so I'll still be picking it up, if I'm being honest. However, the victim ones totally suck ass, and then there's the blood family pack, which looks terrible, and again, should have been at the game free at launch. So, just to clarify things here, let's break it down real quick. Let's just say the family blood skin packs should have been in the game at launch because it was already made, and the victim skin. Right now, so this is, you know, 9 weeks, just over 9 weeks since the game's been out. Just imagine all they have done is this patch and the Nicotero Leatherface skin for its first content drop. Just let that sink in for a little bit. Now, I don't know where we go with this game from here, if I'm being totally honest. I know we're supposed to be getting a new map sometime, you know, a new family member, a new victim, but what the fuck is going on, man? 4 weeks since the last big change, which was the balance patch with the whole stun immunity stuff going on. And, you know, Leland nerf and a couple of perk changes here and there. But, you know, we've got broken-ass perks in the game. We've got stupid-ass lobby times. We've got just crazy bugs going on. Everything just feels so unpolished in the game in terms of movement, especially on controller. You know, there's just so many iffy things in this game, not to mention the whole UI system and stuff that needs addressing and looked at. And like I said, I know things can't be done like that. It can't just be a flick of the switch and here we go. This is fixed instantly. I know it doesn't work like that in video games. However, for them to only do 4 things in the space of 4 fucking weeks, what the hell have they been working on? What, like, yeah, they've been on vacation at the start of this month, I believe. A couple of weeks ago, they were on vacation, but, you know, not everyone goes on vacation, but, like, it's still not an excuse, and I'm tired of people making excuses for Gunn, Sumo Nottingham, whoever the hell you want to say is in charge of running this game, because I really don't know what is happening right now. It's absolutely baffling. You've got this hot new ASIM game, reached ridiculous amounts of player numbers, and again, just another fumble. And what do we do? Where do we go? What does a player base, an ASIM player base or fan base even expect at this point? Are we expecting too much? I don't think so. I think we're asking for simple changes and for our game to just work at the end of the day. You know, perks work and lobbies not to be ridiculous. You know, it's the worst lobby system to ever exist in a fucking video game online. And yeah, nothing really that they have even talked about in these patch notes even suggests they're looking at doing something like that. And I'm sure it's on their radar. They've mentioned it a few times on Twitter. We got hit with the usual stay tuned or soon. And again, we're sick and tired of hearing these words as an async player base, honestly. We're really sick and tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of this genre. I really fucking am at this point. I was really hoping, you know, oh, they're dropping these skins. They're going to do a big patch, you know, fixing perks, fixing, you know, the lobby issues that we're having currently. Yeah, 4 weeks later since the last patch, or 3 weeks if you want to count the PC crossplay as a patch. And here we are. This is what we're getting. I have no idea when the patch will be dropping tomorrow. They usually do it 2 p.m. Eastern time, which is like 7 p.m. UK time. You can work it out for yourselves there. But I really don't know. I don't know when they're going to be dropping the skins. If the skins are going to be coming before the patch, or they're going to drop it all together. I really don't know. But it's not looking good for TCM at this point. I wish this was a video being positive, talking about, oh man, they're adding all this to the game. This is going to be awesome. You know, a new map, new characters. Oh, they're fixing this thing. That's really been a pain in the ass. You know, I wish I could be positive about this, but I can't force positivity. I really can't. And it's just not natural for me to do that. It's really not. I'm not going to sugarcoat bullshit when I see it. And this is bullshit at the highest degree, honestly. But anyways, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of these patch notes. You know, the total of 4 that we got here. If you are going to be picking up the skins tomorrow, what you guys think of the overall health of TCM, the current state of it, you know, if this game's dead in the water, please feel free to leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. And be sure to hit the like button on the video as well. Hit the sub button if you are new to the channel as well. And I've been Pixels, you my awesome viewers. I'll catch you guys in the next one.